take a look. How would you remake the defensive line? That's the other area that really needs some work here.
Well, first you got to start with where they're at. They have 4 players under contract, and only one is a starter in Miles. So that whole room needs retooled. And the prime thing they have to do is they got to try to get Clowney back if possible. Although that market also might be too robust. I mean, it might be a pipe dream. And at that point, we can just pray he stays out of the AFC North. And we can then turn our attention to someone like Emmanuel Ogbah. But also, defensive end, that might be pricey as well. They might have to go what they've been doing with those one-year rentals, like a Justin Houston or a Jerry Hughes. And then they have to inject some youth into that room, And there's going to be players involved. There's going to be guys who might slide in the draft to kind of force their hand in the first round. If George Karlaftis is there, they have to think about it. But if they go to the second round, Kingsley Enagbare or Drake Jackson, they're going to be able to add some youth to that room. And this is the year to do that as well. But defensive tackle, outside of Sheldon Day, I don't see anyone that they're going to re-sign. I think Malik Jackson's gone. Obviously, Malik McDowell has his issues. But they have to try to find someone else who's going to be there for a while, like a DJ Jones from San Francisco or BJ Hill from Cincinnati. Those are 2 free agents I would love to see them bring in. Then they might go the one-year rental with someone like Calais Campbell or Akeem Hicks, and they're older, but they do play grown man ball up the middle, and that's something the Browns desperately need. But once again, they need more youth. So in the draft, you could maybe get a Travis Jones. You could even kick the tires and on day 3 and get like a John Ridgeway or a Gasket Haskell Garrett. Yeah, that's his name. There, I finally got it. Someone like that from Ohio State. They definitely need to start stockpiling this youth. They've kind of been doing that at defensive tackle for the last couple of years with Jordan Elliott and Tommy Togiai. But it's up to those players to develop and stand up and come to the forefront and show they need to be on the earned playing time and, start producing.
Well, the one advantage, the edge position, not tackle, but the edge position is fairly deep in this draft. So the 2 areas, edge and wide receiver, that they need a lot of help in are both deep in the draft.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a prime year to go and get someone who's going to, maybe not this year, but the next year, be able to be across from Miles and be there for a while. So it's not this one-year rental in and out thing that they've been doing for the last couple of years.